Hello, everybody. I just wanted to give everybody an update on the little McDonald's doll. Her head is held high. Her head is staying up. I'm very happy with that. Again, if you didn't know, her head was squishing down, just falling down. So these are just old, clean socks. They're very clean. I folded one up and put it under her chin, and then tied the other sock around at the back of her neck and left it there. It was supposed to be for a month, but it wound up being more like 2 months. But her head is staying up. So if anybody out there has a McDonald's doll with a squish down head, I squeezed the head, put the socks on there to give it some support, and left it. Her head is now staying up. Next, not right now, we're going to work on that little blue spot. She's got a tiny little blue spot on her arm. And there's another doll over there I've been cleaning up. I'm going to save her for the next video, though. But I've been very busy. This was the tiny little blanket that I had. I believe it was up to here. And so far, and we started a new skein of yarn. This is the one I was making with the Caron skinny cake. And yeah, it's coming out the bottom. But what I did was I pulled it out to the point where the other yarn was at. And then I trimmed it. Where is that? There's a knot back here somewhere. There it is. I haven't tucked it in. And I think I did pretty good blending it because it was about to go to blue. And I think it did a very good blend. And look, it's going to look exactly like the other one. I wanted to keep the same color scheme. I didn't want that to change. But there's the other little project I've had. It was about 2012 when my mother asked me, she said, what she wanted for Christmas. She said she wanted a double thick fleece blanket. And I didn't like ordering things through the mail back then. But I couldn't find anything in the stores around me. And I was like, well, it's still early. It was only about September or October. I think it was September. And I found one of these. It was a different one. And I was like, wow, $7? So I looked at the price of blanket binding and the thread. And I was like, wow, it was going to be about $12, $15 to make her a double thick fleece blanket. And I made that one for her and gave it to her. And then I found this one. I did not spend $32.99. This one was on sale, I think, for $5 or $7 too. And I was like, okay, I'll make her another blanket. She'll love that for Christmas. But unfortunately, it was 2012. No, it was 2013, and she passed away in September, maybe a month after I bought this. I think I bought it in August, but she passed away, and I never got around to making this blanket. So I moved it to the other house, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to make this and get it out of my house because it's just sitting here, and I don't really need a blanket, but a friend of mine said that they'd like it. So I'm like, okay, let me get it together. So that's the other project I've been working on. Now, this is a no-sew fleece throw kit. You're supposed to cut the squares and knot them up and all that. And this is what I did. I took the 2 pieces of fabric, laid them out, and I'm exhausted. Excuse me. And I've got the pins all the way around. See, those are the pins. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this very simple. Now, if you want to, you could put little design patterns in here if you're talented with embroidery. I'm just going to put lines going across. And then I'm hoping I can get the sewing machine working. I was hoping to have this finished today, but unfortunately last night, out of the blue, my car wouldn't start. So, of course, today I had to bring the car in. And my key has been broken into 2 pieces now for over a year. It's the fact that I didn't put the key in correctly where the thing could pick up that the fob was there. Yeah. So I've got to see about getting a new key fob. But the only thing I'm worried about that is I always had this dreadful feeling that if I got the key fob, a new key fob for it, the car was going to die and then I'd need a new car. I don't know why I have that feeling, but I hope it doesn't come true. But anyway, this is what I'm working on today. I'm hoping that I can get the sewing machine working in time. Otherwise, I have to wait till Sunday. But I also wanted to mention, if anybody ever says to anybody who sews, why do you have all these little gadgets and gizmos and things? And I didn't really use all the... Well, I used that one. These things do get used. Believe me. I've had this, oh boy, for a long, long time. Anybody who sews, yes, we do need a lot of pins. Yes, this thing was full of the red pins. I ran out. But the different colors, I mean, I'm going to draw with a line, the lines across, but I do want them pinned down. So I'm going to use the different color pins to do that. I was thinking because it's dark fabric, I'll probably use more of the green, maybe the pink. But yeah, if you know anybody who sews, and I haven't seen these for a while. And these are just tied in there. So yes, if you can get these size threads, you can take them out and put new ones in. They are replaceable. But pin cushions, essential. And now I've got to say a prayer that I can get that sewing machine working, because I think it's the needle. I do believe it's the needle. And I've also got to get on YouTube and check out videos on sewing machine care. I'm not an avid sewer. I mean, I'm better at knitting and crocheting than I am at sewing. The biggest thing I have done is made skirts. Just right straight across. And I used the zigzag to put elastic in. But I mean, that's it. I tried to make a shirt once and it was a complete disaster. But if you do want to make, like, if somebody does ask you for a double thick fleece blanket and these aren't available, you could probably go to a fabric store and get 2 pieces of fleece and just sew it together. If somebody has a favorite team and you don't know what to give them, you know, like some people like the football teams. They do have I've seen the Phillies, I've seen the Eagles, I've seen the Yankees, the actual fleece. And you could take that, if it was, let's say, the Phillies, you would do red on the other side, or if it's the Yankees, and maybe the navy blue on the other side. And blanket binding. Where did I put it? Here it is. Here we go. Sateen blanket binding. This is what you use. It comes in a roll, and you basically unroll it, unfold it, lay it down. If I do get a chance, I will make another video of how I'm doing it. You see the end here? Yeah, I don't want to pull it out now because I got to do all the pinning and making the lines and everything. But when I was looking at it laid out on the floor like this, I was thinking, oh, maybe I could put little swirly patterns. I say, you know what? Don't even start. Just do the lines. Oh, and I got to use up all the yarn. We got totes in the living room still filled with yarn. And I got a couple more on the other side over here. But this place is just... But again, it's out of sight, out of mind. That is why we are... Hopefully this will be finished and it'll be gone soon. Yay, more space. Yes, and I did post a picture of my little elf on the dolly den. And we got the little monkey. She's got to get changed up. She's still in her Labor Day outfit. But she just happened having fun over there with her little nana. All right, everybody. Have a great day.